Church of Christ, a family you can call your own.
Today, we're going to talk about something unique, something that is in every society, that is family. So, if you want to be the family of this church, I want you also to pay attention because we're all going to help to build this family together as one. Amen. God has a purpose of bringing 2, 3, 4 people together as family. So whenever one meets the other person as family, then what they do have to correspond to each other. What they do have to be the same, in tune. They have to unite in all that they do. So today our topic is strengthening family strengthens unity. Strengthening family strengthens unity. For us to enjoy any unity, it means we have to strengthen our family. This theme has got two main topics or dimensions. That is how we can strengthen our family and how we can enjoy the unity we have in our family. So the first one is how we can strengthen our family. When I was checking views about how people can strengthen their family, the only thing that came to my mind in Ghana was Apostle Kojo Sappo. I know most of you have heard of him, so I will talk about him later on. How can you help strengthen your family? How many families do you think we have in this church? Who will want to guess? How many families do we have in this church? We've got many families in this church, but when we come together, we are what? One. So this church as one family, every individual here have to what? Pull up, come together, do your effort to help the church grow. Then the next is, how can we enjoy the unity in that family? So in my family, when we are happy in the house, when we come to the church, we are happy, and the happiness merge with the whole church. Likewise, this other family is happy and we all enjoy. Whenever somebody is in trouble, how do we feel? It's not me, but we all feel it. That is what we call family. When we use the body as one, when you injure your leg, you feel tears coming. You feel pains all over the body. Why? Because they are one. So today, that is what we're going to discuss. How we can enjoy the unity in that family. The first family in the Bible is Adam and Eve. I don't think they did have a strong family. They had difficult times in their family. Why? Because they were not one. When the devil came to them, they couldn't stand together to defend themselves. At a point in time, they were sharing blames. Oh, it's not me, it was the snake. Oh, it's not me, it was the woman. Because the women always bring problems. But not this family. Our family, the women are so unique. They carry us. If I come here to speak, it means my wife take care of me. Brother Dom's wife always cook, give him food. That is why he's able to come and stand here and preach. Likewise, Brother Gabriel say, his best food, he's always been giving the best food. You see, these are all things that we do. Whenever everybody contributes his quota, then the family enjoys. And when every individual families in this church come together as one, the church grows. Can you remember, can you recognize that when 2 or 3 family in this church is not here, which family will be the biggest family? It might be my family or Brother Okran, Brother Collins. Yes, you see, when Brother Collins' family is not here, you can see big space here. So when, can you imagine 2, 3, 4 families are not here? The church is no whole. We can see holes in here. So we all want to come together as one, and then we will do our bit to help bringing the church together. How can you strengthen the family to strengthen the unity in the church? How can you strengthen the family to bring the unity in the church? Bringing together to enhance protection of our family. When we pull every individual in our family together, we enhance the protection of them. There's one thing that I want to say about me. In my family, when you go out and you are not there, it doesn't matter what time you are coming, I have to wait for you. And then when you come, I'm going to tell you off because there's something lacking in the family. Likewise, that is how every family have to be. We bring together to enhance the protection of our family. The first one is faith. In a society where we incorporate God in our planning, we entrust the family with faith. We have one faith, as our brother Ofran was teaching here today. When we have one faith, it means what we do is the same. Can you imagine where we are thinking of having one faith and then this man support Arsenal, this man support Chelsea, and because of that there's friction? It means we don't have one faith. When we have one faith, we've got one goal, that is Christ, that we all look upon. The next one is in love and forgiveness. Whenever there is one, there is always love. God loved us, that is, sent his beloved Son to come and die for us. That is what, as a family of Christ, as a family of God, we also want to enhance that protection in our family. In understanding each other's and respect others. That is one thing that is always common in every family. When you see our women calling us darling, dear, sweetie, that is when they need something from us. But when they are not happy, they say all sorts of things to undermine us. But lucky for us, fortunate for us, in this church, because we are one, we do things to hold us together. So we show love, we show respect, we forgive one another, bringing families together to enhance protection of our family. And with the relationship we have with God, before we can enhance our family, we should have a relationship with God. That is what every Christian have to bear in mind. Deliberate bringing people together as family. Deliberate, bringing people together as family. When we are deliberate, it means what we are doing, we have in mind, we've put that one in our conscience that whatever we are doing, we are training people. That is why in the Bible it says, train the child the way he should grow, and when he grows, he will never depart from it. In the people of Israel, when they were growing, at a point in time, they would be writing things on their forehead, on their breastplates to show, for people to read and know the God that they serve. So in this church, when we really want to come together as one, that is what we should do. We bring everybody on board, and then we incorporate God's teachings in them. We carry people together. We carry each other's burden. When we are one, it means when somebody is in pain, we feel for them. When we are one, when somebody is in need, you go and help. There's one thing the women like doing, which is so nice. Whenever somebody is sick among the ladies, they will quickly go and pray for them. That is oneness in the family. Carrying each other's burden. Communicating with kindness, understanding. When we are one, when we love, when we are family, that is what we do. So today, all that I'm saying is, before we can be a strong family, we have to incorporate humility, carry each other's burden, and we communicate together as one. We do all this to improve our relationship with God, to bring the growth in our homes settings. These are all things that we do every day in our life. How can we grow our family in God's way? How can we grow our church in God's way? How can we grow in our community so that we will be united among ourselves? Respect, how we can talk to each other, how we can solve problems together, how we can pray for each other, how we apologize even when we sin or when we err in any ways. These are all things that we do to bring our family together. Family defense against outsiders. Whenever we are family, anything that is coming from outside, we try to what? Protect it. That is defense from outsiders. So today, all that I'm saying is how we can grow our family. We want our family to be strong so that we can enjoy the unity in every society, so that we can enjoy the community. But before we can do this, we should bear in mind that there are a lot of things in us that it should come out. I cannot do it by myself unless we all come together as family to do. So we're going to read another Bible verse, which is Ecclesiastes. That is the main point of what I'm going to say today. And then I will come out with things that we can do to help grow the church. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9 to 12. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9 to 12. Two are better than one because they have a good returns of their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity one another who falls and has no one to help them. So when we are family and one falls, we can hold the person up. How can we incorporate that in our church? There is a man that I want to talk about a family of 4. The head of the family is Mr. Joseph. He's got a family that they always meet every Friday on their table to enjoy their family. They sit together to eat, they speak to themselves, they share problems, how they can solve the problems. They've been doing this for more than 2, 3, 4 years. But one day when they meet, first son is on his phone, the other one is moody, the other one doesn't want to take control, doesn't want to participate, and they are sitting on the same table. The man realized that if this goes on, it means that the family will not be strong. So he has been looking at them for a while. One day when they came together to eat, the eldest son mistakenly kicked the table that they sit on, and the table fell down broken. When the table fell down, then the man have to do something. So he said to himself, how can I fix this family of God? How can I fix my family so that it will help the church? How can I fix this family so that they will not run away from the God-chosen people? So the man called all the siblings. He gave them tools. Everyone had to take a tool. And they came together to work. One of them will be sandpapering the table. One will be trying to cut. One will be trying to help bring tools. And then at the end, they fixed the table that was broken within 2 hours. So when they finished, the table that was wobbling is now stronger than before. So the man called them again and then asked, how do you think we were able enough to build this strong table? The first or the elder person said, oh, it is because we all came together as one. That is why we were able to do it. The other one said, oh, yes, it's true because I was able to do my part. I was cutting the fin according to the dimension you gave me. The other man said, oh, yes, I brought all this for you to do it. So they were able to fix this. So before we can build a church, it means I will be doing my part, you will be doing your part, and then we come together to fix the church. What do you want this church to be in future? That is the question. Because this church is the only family we have, apart from the one we have at home. How can we do that? Unless you do your bit and then I do my bit. What can you do to help the church to grow? One is for me to hold on to others. It's for me to pray for each other. It's for me to call others who are backsliding. It's for me to try and win souls to come to this church. I ask the question again. What have you been doing for this family to be strong? How are you building your family at home? What effort are you doing? Are you the one that is rude to your family? Are you being disrespectful to your family? Or are you kind to your family? Do you easily apologize when you sin or when you err in the family? The first thing that we saw this family doing is coming together. So the first thing, coming together as one, help the family to grow. The next thing is they came to fix the table that was broken. How can this church also fix the table? Unless we apportion ourselves with the tax in the church. Most of you come to church and then you sit down we sing, after the church, you go home and nothing else. What tasks are you planning to do for this church? After church, I will ask one of you, what is your plan for this church? What do you want to do for this church? Because this is a family, we want everyone to participate. We want everybody to come together as one. So what do you want to do to help this church grow? I said I will tell you a story. Apostle Kojo Safo, who is apostle, is dead. He left something behind for the family, and they are fighting over it to the extent that somebody have to shoot someone, almost killing the other person. Do you think that family is strong? Is that family united? Is that family united? Why no? Because they don't do things in common. They don't love each other. There is no forgiveness for each other. So for this church, fortunate enough, we have a lot of brethren here that care for the family. Do you pray for them? How often do you pray for your church members? How often do you call to check if they are not in? Some of you will bear with me for some time. I'm not be calling you, but forgive me. I will try my best to call you so that we will bring the bond as family. I will be checking on you so that you will know that I care. What about you? What would you want to do for this church as a family? In your homes, what are you doing for that family? Do you love your wife? Do you respect your husband? If not, from today, when you go home, change. I want you all to copy Christ. The love of Christ. Because of the love of Christ, he came to die for us. He forgo his kingdom, his kingship, to come and die as a slave for us. Why? Because he loves us. Can we also copy that? These are some of the things that is common to every Christian that we should all incorporate in our family. Strong after the repairs. When they built the table was stronger than before. Why? Because this time, everybody bring idea. Oh, this time we want to put a brace here. Brother Bright is not here. Whenever Brother Bright is building something, he's got some braces that he buy. And then he will be putting more nails. Sometimes I say, it's too much. He doesn't even want to listen because he wants to make it stronger than before. Likewise, that is what we should be doing. We should be braces, holding each other's hand. In Ghana, we've got a saying that we are project from a book, meaning that when you leave the work for only one person to do, it will come to a time Brother Adam cannot work again. He won't be able to call everyone. He won't be able to be doing all the church. Can you imagine this old man will be coming, picking tables, checking, everybody is here. When we leave the job for few people, the church will go down. This family cannot grow as we want. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11. Let us read Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11, and it will bring the conclusion of what I'm saying. Yeah, it reads, no discipline seems pleasant at a time, but painful later on. However, it produces harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. All that is trying to say is when we repair the relationship we have, if it's done well, it is stronger than previous. When you are trained yourself, it is very difficult when you are in the training, it is very difficult. But when you continue to hold on to that, you feel the pain, and later on, it will hold you, it will straighten you, and then you will be righteous in the sight of everyone. So, brethren, today all that we are talking about is how we can strengthen our family. And then all that we say was be good to each other in communication, apologize whenever you are fault, talk to each other, bring people together, let us hold hands and then work together as one. How can we do that? Unless we start to make a journey towards it. So after church, sit down yourself and then find out, what do I do in this church that I'm going to help to grow the church? What do I do in my family that is not going on right, that I want to change so that my family will be strong? Because when we do all these things, we enjoy the unity as family. When we do all these things, we enjoy the care that everybody brings together. When we do all these things, we now find out, how can I help my sister? How can I help my brother for the church to grow? Brethren, for the church to be growing, we have to start from our home. So today, I show love to my lovely Sarah. You also show love to your husband or wife. And then we do all this. And then when we are happy at home, we bring it to the church, and then the church will also grow. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for trying to participate in the church organization so that Milton Keynes Church will be united and will be unique among ourselves. Amen.
Church of Christ, a family you can